and the South Carolina Gamecocks on a windy, not breezy, windy. I'm going very windy night here at Carolina Softball Stadium. Rain today, but the wind is howling here, and it's going to be a huge factor. Big gusts, first pitch on the ground, and with very little work from Vaughter, we have an out here in the top of the first as Reagan Johnson is retired in the 117. As Maddie mentioned, drop ball. She'll keep it on the ground today, which will be key on a windy night here at Carolina. She gets strikeout number 78 on the season. 2 away. Tell me more about Vaughter, because she's been one of the top stories.
From that right side.
The wind is blowing straight from right to the left field line. It's blowing really towards that third base dugout more than anything. So I don't know how much, but it swirls, Maddie. I mean, we've been watching it. Sometimes it blows out towards the left field foul pole. Anything in the air.
I'm just going to go ahead and put that one on you, Eric. As soon as you said something, that's when the weather decided to shift a bit on us.
The sun is out, Madison. It's a sun shower. We'll be fine. Ground ball to shortstop. Blankenship across the first to retire the side. Good start for Vaughter, just the walk. Carolina coming to the plate next.
Even up in the box just a little bit against Linestock here.
Pitch number 12 of the at-bat hits her. So Blampede has a souvenir from that long at-bat. It's going to be a bruise that she'll have to ice up, but you know what?
And just to see where it's going to land, to give you an idea of just how far that ball's going to travel with the wind.
Called strike 3. Linestock took something off it. Bryant strikes out, 1 away here in the first. So she's in that 3 spot. And a ground ball to short. Charging it, throwing on the run, not in time. Leno beats it out. Spencer Prigge at shortstop had taken a step towards second base, and then she had to adjust back, and by that time,
as this at-bat has gone on.
This one is hit out to left field. Reagan Kramer under it. She's got it, no problem with that. 2 down.
Looks like South Carolina in the zone, and everybody's going to have a little bit of a different strategy.
Right.
Kiana Jones all the way in the back of the box.
Yeah, exactly, Maddie. Swings at the 2-0, sends it to left. He'll get down for a base hit. Blampede around the score, and South Carolina is on the board here in the first. RBI number 19 on the season for Kiana Jones. Pitch gets on, and then she comes around the score here in the first.
Great swing by Kiana Jones here, too, just getting barrel underneath this pitch, and the long extension able to drop it out into left field. But great at-bat after great at-bat in this inning. Even if you don't get the end result,
second hit batter of the inning, and getting a big brunt to that was our plate umpire, Jose Chaparro, this time.
I'm just glad he's back there, back behind the plate.
The squirter, this is trouble. Prigge with the charge, throws on the run, made it look easy, good play. And South Carolina leaves the bases loaded.
Her drop ball, so it's not going to have as much depth as Linestock's does, because she's thrown it in the low 60s versus the high 60s.
This is for ball 4, and Gamble's aboard to start things here in the second for the Razorbacks against Kylie Halverson. This is shot to right center field. It gets down, it gets all the way to the wall. Gamble being held at third. It's a double for Halverson, and Arkansas is in business with nobody out here in the second.
She launched out of the park to right field.
Carter goes the opposite way. That gets down for a base hit. 1 run is in, a second run will score as it's bobbled in left field by Warren, and sliding in the second is Carter. 2-1 Arkansas.
Get the opposite direction. 2 runners in scoring position, doesn't try to do too much, just drops this thing right out into left field, shortens up her stride and bounces in front of Bree Warren. It almost took a mid-hop on her, skipped away, and that's what allowed Kylie Halverson to score.
Grounded to short. Carter looked back to second. The throw on the first.
Is going up there, sitting the drop ball. She can throw that changeup in any count. It's a pitch that she has a ton of confidence in.
Lifted to right, but now blowing over to center, and that means Riley Blampede's got to make a play on it. Another 2-2. This one's hit well to right center field, and moving over, making a spectacular spectacular catch is Riley Blampede to retire the side.
Unbelievable catch by Riley Blampede. The drop step, laying it all out on the line, looking like Superman out in center field. Robin Reagan.
Championship on Sunday. Grounded to short, backhander to Prigge. She can't handle it, and it's going to be a base hit for the pitcher, Vaughter, to start things out here in the second. Ellis fields the bunt. The sacrifice successful. The number 9 hitter, Blankenship, moves over Vaughter. One down here in the second. This one is hit deep to left field. It is gone. Fourth home run of the season for Riley Blampede. Run prevention, run production. She does it all. Carolina in front.
Product of the first at bat that Riley Blampede had against Linestock. She saw so many pitches, she fouled off literally everything that Linestock throws. She gets another drop ball, this one a little bit further up in the zone, but I love the way that she drops her barrel almost behind her to get underneath that pitch and drive it out on a line out to left field to give the Gamecocks the lead.
She knew
to step up and come through with quality at bats. That's exactly what this team needs.
Grounded to Prigge at short over to first, and Bryant is retired. 2 down.
That Linestock's at her sharpest with the amount of break and spin on the drop ball. We just have not seen it as sharp as we've seen it as of late for Linestock. Is going to be able to make that adjustment from drop balls to rise balls quickly in this ball game.
There goes the runner, and stealing second easily is Leno. 44th stolen base of the season for South Carolina. Electronic communication with PitchCom will signal in the pitches. Gets away, and taking third base easily is Leno.
Went, what, 12 pitches to Riley Blampede?
Did. Ball 4. Cummings works a walk. Runners on the corners with 2 down here in the second. 1-2 pitch from Heron. This is up in the air. Under it is Kramer, now drifting over and putting it away to retire the side, but not. Fly ball to shallow left. Bree Warren comes on. 1 away.
But now, because her stance is a little bit more closed, she's actually got a lot of powerful numbers on those outside pitches.
And reaching base at a higher clip than before, showing that eye, but a little bit, so.
A lot of righties right in a row there.
Not Courtney's first rodeo to be able to take cover. In on the hands, this is going to be trouble. Bryant with the charge and the throw, and it gets away. Looked like Black had it. It'll be a runner on first and a runner on third for Arkansas after the error for Gamble's last home run was April 1st at Georgia. Hit 2 home runs in that game. This one is lifted up right side of the infield. Second baseman moves out, has to fight the wind. Tagging up at third, coming to the plate and scoring. Heads up play by Ellis to tie the game at 3. We talked about the wind blowing from right towards left, and
then had to recover going back towards center field because just how much this fly ball was moving. Wasn't hit deep out into right field. Good recovery there with the dive, but because she had to lay out, because you can see Kiana Jones just a couple of steps back from where the dirt patch is and right.
Ground ball to second. Sellers on to Black to retire the side, but Arkansas ties it up. We've played 2.5, 3-3 here in Columbia.
Her back into the pitching rotation was going to be a huge boost for them moving forward.
Heron gets the strikeout, 1 away here in the third.
And you can see exactly why, because
swung on and a fly ball to right. Can be an adventure. Carter comes in, but it doesn't look like it's a problem for Halverson, who puts it away for out number 2. Swung on and missed. Good inning for Heron. Gets a couple of strikeouts. And that will retire the side. Guess what? We're gonna slapped out to left. Warren has it. 1 down here in the 4th for Arkansas. Grounded to shorts. Blankenship to first, 2 down.
way deep into the 5-6 hole when I had a little bit more time to throw it across the diamond.
Ground ball to second. That's Sellers, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
The zone makes it really difficult to get consistently solid barrel on both of those pitches.
Swung on and missed. Herron gets her third strikeout. One away. Gusting nearly as strong as before. This one is back to Ellis in foul ground. Reaches up and grabs it. 2 down.
I think our sign that the wind might.
Line drive to right, hit well, and it's over the head of the right fielder. Carter back to the wall to get it. Bryant around second, thinking about third. Slams on the brakes and gets back just in time. Safe with a 2-out double.
I always think it's good to have a good mix of both in your lineup.
Swung on and missed. Herron gets the strikeout. That is her 4th. Bryant gets the double. Left stranded. That's a hit on a great defensive play by Blampede, her last time. Tap back to Vaughter. The quick flip has to be quick to get the Speedy Johnson one away. Swung on, hit well to right field, moving back, getting a good jump on it and hauling it in is Kiana Jones. 2 down.
That track.
Called strike 3. What a pitch by Vaughter. Wins the battle with Ellis to retire the side.
Really settled things down.
First batter she faced in relief was Jen Cummings, who walked. This was a pop-up right in front of the plate. Gamble calls for it. And on one pitch, Cummings is retired here in the 5th. 3 on the season. This is a fly ball lifted to the right fielder, Carter. 2 away.
Almost wondering if there was a bit of a hit and run that was put on there with as far off of the first base as Kiana.
The 1-2 from Herron. Base hit to right field. Going from first to third. Carter with a good throw and now slamming on the brakes and getting back safely. Wise decision by Jones. Another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Herron gets the strikeout, and South Carolina leaves 2 on here in the 5th.
For Texas A&M, and of course Caleb Rowe on the coaching staff for Alabama this year.
Fly ball to center off the bat of Miller. The second baseman goes way out. Sellers to get it. 1 down. Gamble with a fly ball. Blampede has it for out number 2. 10 in a row set down by Vaughter.
They've got a lot of hitting minds over in that Arkansas dugout and things, but a bunch of different minds coming together to try to help this offense.
Ground ball back up the middle and the base hits. Halverson has her second hit of the night, and she's aboard with 2 down. That ends the streak of 10 in a row.
Arkansas to get 2 of their 3 runs.
Ground ball, Blankenship tries to get the force, and it ends up in the outfield. This is going to be a run for Arkansas. Coming around is Halverson. Heading to third is Carter, and Arkansas on top here in the 6th. Breakdown defensively for South Carolina.
Tough break on defense for Steady in that shortstop position. This is a prime example of one error leading into another. So she swipes at the ground ball, not able to come up with it cleanly, so she tries to make a throw to second base, and it didn't look like Emma Sellers was prepared for that.
3 make it 4 errors tonight. Soft liner, Blankenship gets that one to retire the side, but not before Arkansas goes in front. 5.5 complete here in Columbia. 1-run game against Iowa. This is squibbed out towards second, thrown on to first. First out here in the 6th inning as Blankenship is retired. Just the tears came right away, and you know that just the photo ops just continue. Fly ball to right, moving over is Carter. 2 down here in the 6th.
Got on that pitch. I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to go to something different here.
Fly ball to right. Carter is there, and that will do it for Carolina in the 6th. On to the 7th we go. Well, we got the 2024 editions of the championship shirts already. Ground ball to Bryant at third. Over to first, one down, as Ratcliffe is retired here in the seventh.
So you were hunting more wins at the beginning of the season, and now you want to play the strongest schedule you possibly can.
Bryant gets up to rob Johnson of a base hit, 2 down.
Not an easy play for Denver Bryant to make either, because she's playing so ball to strike nonetheless.
Out in front of the plate, it's a fair ball. Well done by Desiderio to get the out. 1-2-3 inning for Arkansas. Last chance for the game. Right first before we go to review. So that to me looks like a foul ball.
Looks like a foul ball. I'm with you on that call.
So it was called fair. You can see the plate umpire pointing out to the field.
Now home plate is fair.
Popped up back behind second, moving out and putting it away is Blankenship. All right, our producer Scott Epstein. Give me the green light for a commercial, Scott. The green light has been given. Good here on the 3-2. Misses for ball 4, and the tying run is aboard here in the 7th.
Great at bat by Zoe Lenoa. We talked about her throughout this ball game.
Cummings will pull the bat back and slap it out to left field. Coming on quickly and not getting there is Kramer. No one covering third, but they rally quickly, does Arkansas. And that means Gonzalez holds at second. Cummings with a bloop single, and South Carolina's got something cooking here in the 7th.
I don't know if that single could have been more perfectly placed off the bat of Cummings. You could see where the infield was shifted. Shortstop Spencer Prigge is playing practically on second base. Arkansas was anticipating that she was going to try to lay down a sacrifice bunt in that situation. She mishits that one so well that it drops out in front of the diving Reagan Kramer out in left field, and now 2 aboard in the bottom of the 7th.
Here is Kiana Jones. Jones lays down the bunt. The throw goes over to first. The sacrifice is successful. The tying run at third, the winning run at second with 1 down.
Zone. And just when you think you know what's coming, she comes in with the rise ball for a big swing and miss there.
The 1-0. Swung on, line drive to right and into the glove of Carter to end the ball game. Warren hit it hard, but right at Carter, and Arkansas wins game 1 of the 3-game series.
Arkansas with a couple of key hits and capitalizing on some defensive miscues by South Carolina.